so in love with you.
Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is gonna be absolutely bonkers. Now, the data is in, and if you're a buyer, hopefully, if you're a first time home buyer and you can weather the storm, you are fixing to start getting the deals of your lifetime. But the key here is that if you're waiting, that while you're waiting, you are empowering yourself, improving credit, income, and savings. Also enjoying your life. Don't get caught up in the emotions. Don't get caught up in the fear of missing out. Get caught up and invest in yourself if you're that anxious to invest. But regardless, you guys, we're going to jump into another series of data. I'm going to start bringing realtor.com's data onto my channel just so we have another source of data, because the thing is, what I am noticing, depending on the data provider, it varies, and it really drastically varies with realtor.com, even though they explain certain trends very well. One of those being how bad a shape first-time homebuyers are in, especially those who barely qualified back in 2021 and into 2022. So that's why I'm saying, you guys, sacrifice right now so that you can win right around the corner. But today we're going to read an article from realtor.com that's titled "Mortgage Rates Tick Back Up Above 5%, Another Challenge for First-Time Home Buyers." Now, it says Market Watch up here, but this is realtor.com. And you guys, as always, I'm going to leave my data. I'm going to leave the article links in my description so that you guys can access the data yourself. You can read it yourself. You can share it with your friends and colleagues. But one thing that I don't want you to do is ignore it. Now we have data on our side that is essentially explaining exactly where we're headed. We have multiple data providers that are saying that we are past our peak and pricing is down. So let's see what realtor.com has to say. Before I do, remember, you guys, I'm not a financial advisor, even if I want to be. However, my bio is as a realtor, loan officer, instructor of all things real estate. My career really evolved around first-time home buyers. I had a foreclosure in 2008. I'm renting, but I also own real estate, and I also own a real estate note. So I enjoy investing in real estate. I think it's an absolutely great investment, but right now is a time of caution and not a time of over optimism. And for that alone, like this video, subscribe if you haven't, shoot me a comment below. You guys know they help keep me focused and encouraged myself. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking this journey with me. Let's get started on this article right now. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 5.22% as of August 11th, according to data released by Freddie Mac on Thursday, up 23 basis points from the previous week. 1 basis point is equal to 1/100th of a percent point, or 1% of 1%. So 100 basis points equals 1%. The average rate of the 15-year rate mortgage rose 33 basis points over the past week to 4.59%. The 5-year Treasury Index Hybrid ARM adjustable rate mortgage averaged 5.43%, up 18 basis points from the prior week. Although rates continue to fluctuate, recent data suggests that the housing market is stabilizing as it transitions from the surge of activity during the pandemic to a more balanced market. Now, here's the thing. I don't think we're starting to see a more balanced market. I think that the housing market right now is falling apart, and possibly the Federal Reserve is freaking out. They want to flip-flop, possibly for political reasons. But one thing is for sure, the housing market is not necessarily stabilizing. It's cracking, right? It's cracking because no one apparently can see what's happening. No one's seeing what's going on. And that's why I'm saying, even I might get this wrong. And there's so much dust that's kicked up. At the very least, we should wait just to see what direction everything is headed, especially if you're already prepared like me. I'm already prepared. I should relax just like you, because I am not. I have no emergency to purchase. So I'm going to continue to build myself up and wait to purchase real estate. But regardless, you guys, let's get back to this article right now. Declines in purchase demand continue to diminish while supply remains fairly tight across most markets. The consequence is that home prices likely will continue to rise, but at a slower pace for the rest of the summer. Holy moly, right? Realtor.com, really? Still? Whatever. Elevated home prices continue to be a challenge for the first-time homebuyers who may have experienced a bout of relief when the rates dipped below 5% last week. According to a separate report from the National Association of Realtors, also released Thursday, 80% of U.S. metros saw the median single-family existing home sales price increase by double digits from previous year. The price of median single-family homes, that's not new construction, rose to $413,500, up 4.2% from the previous year. Both rates and prices are challenges for first-time homebuyers' wallets. So do you guys see what I'm saying? Realtor.com is saying that they're going to continue to raise throughout the summer. But the thing is, we already have people that have confirmed we are past the peak and prices are trending downward. Redfin says from peak in June, we're down over 4%. MarketWatch came out and said 2%. New homes are down, according to Fred economic data, 13.5%. So why do people continue to hide month over month and week over week comparisons? I don't get it. Talk about all the data so that you yourself understand the direction of the housing market. But let's get back to this article right now. And going back into unaffordability is so powerful right now. I mean, the Federal Reserve really flipped the switch here. Let's finish out this article. The monthly mortgage payment on a typical existing single-family home, if a family pays with a 20% down payment, has jumped by $444 to $1,841. With rates rising from the first quarter to the second quarter of this year, the monthly payment is up 50% from 1 year ago. It's hard to fathom that. For a buyer looking at a starter home valued typically at $351,000 with a 10% down payment, their monthly mortgage is $1,810. That's up 31% from the prior quarter alone and up 49% from a year ago. That's insane, you guys. Absolutely insane. A first-time buyer is spending nearly 37% of their family income on their mortgage. That's wild, which is up from 28.7% the previous quarter. See, and this is why I'm scared about all these foreclosures. This is why I'm warning you guys. Unaffordability is out of control, as is inflation. Home prices have increased at a pace that far exceeds wage gains, especially for low and median income workers. The sales picture also varied across the nation in the second quarter. The National Association of Realtors said that 44% of sales of single-family existing home sales came from the South in the second quarter. That region also posted the largest home price appreciation of 18.2%. And again, you guys, 50% more expensive year over year. And that is why I keep explaining to you guys that we are in the midst of a foreclosure crisis. People can't afford barely to live now that all these other expenses are stacking up, not to mention what happens when school loans resume in September. There's so many people that can't afford to live right now. It's only going to get worse. And I am so afraid that as soon as people really start understanding that you're losing equity right now, I think it's over. And I think those people that could originally avoid foreclosure may not be able to avoid foreclosure anymore because they can no longer sell their house. And I don't want to say that, but that's what it looks like to me. Unaffordability is absolutely ravaging the housing market, whether you own a home or not. And that is really scary, y'all. So that's why I keep telling you, buckle up. Sit tight, be patient, treat this transaction like it should be treated. The biggest financial transaction of your life. Now, other than that, you guys, I really appreciate you following along with me on this journey. I hope you got value from my video. And if you're out there investing in real estate, I wish you luck and I hope you win.